Hello everybody and welcome back to Granite Shores and City Skylines, where today we're going to continue working on the new district, which is kind of a throwback to Season 2. Now what we need from here is the next commercial area over here, and then we can replicate that on this side. Now, in between the episodes, I did modify the height level, even though this looks like it needs to be a little bit higher right here. Maybe, maybe not. But it turned out well. Okay, turn off. Let me turn on the topo for you guys to see. And as you see, any rainwater will now flow from the middle section downwards. Now, the middle section is pretty flat itself, though, so there might be some flooding up there due to this, that, or the other. So, oh dear, not what I meant. Wrong tool, wrong tool. Wanting to see if I could smooth that out a little bit more, and I ended up making things worse. Anywho, so let's get on to making this next zone. So, or this next commercial district. So, it was needing to be 42 wide, and at the 41, that road, right? 22. Oh, is that actually? That would be off center then, wouldn't it? Because that is, no, that's 21, not. Oh gosh, what was that? Okay, yeah, so 42, and at the 21, it has that road in between. So, 42. This is going to be a mighty, mighty hill. 42. And I'm thinking, let's get these roads through first. So, oh, really? No, 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 not -3. Where did you start -3ing? All the way back there. Okay. Okay. No, not -3. I did not turn off precision engineering. I want to turn that off and see if that is the instigator. Okay, you're not -3, at least not yet. Oh, but you turned to -1 for some reason. But yeah, so precision engineering is the easiest thing for me to manipulate. Actually, that does look like it would be right, because if it's trying to stay with the canal. So we are going to have to change the height of that, though. Wait, why are you -7 now? Oh my gosh. Is there a way to turn that off? Let's see. Options. Is there a precision engineering? Yes, there is. Only the font size, so no. There is no way to actually turn that off. Okay. So, let's get these in. And then at the 21, we want to put in this small road, because this will allow us to line it up. So, the 21... Actually, let's go from the middle, because they'll give us a better sight. So 21, it says is right there, but I think being right in the middle. Okay, from this side, where does it say 21 is? It says 21 is on this line. Wait a moment. But okay, well, let's do this a little bit more logically. Can we turn off road snapping? Grid? No. Will that? No, that just turns off that. Angle, length, road guidelines. Okay, 1 from to 1 from is 17. So, if we take that in concept, yeah, that's definitely going to need to be modified. 1 from to 1 from, so it needs to be right here. No. Street connection, please. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is why I probably have to get that road in first. Okay. So, get these gone. Okay, and pull... Oh, no, because I had all this off. The derp. But that's fine. I think everything should still reconnect just fine. All the zoning will be good. Yep, that fixed all its zoning. That fixed all of its zoning. And so on and so on. Alright, so that is going to be the other business. Now I really do want to smooth out this middle area. Not to mention we need soil, and this middle area will give us a ton of it. So, let's get this middle area smoothed out. So as we can put in the next monorail station. Come on, smooth it out. Smooth it out. You gotta smooze it. All of the smooze. Smooze. Like the sweet talk. Schmooze. Right? Anywho, let's get all this flattened out a bit. Oh, that is actually creating lines like that, which is actually semi-good for what we want. Okay, so the station is going to be really off-end because this is a really steep hill. So it's either going to be dug in or sticking out, or maybe even both. So that's going to be a thing. But first thing is first, let's get this edited correctly. So all the way up to here should be edited correctly. But let's get the rest of this. I'm not sure how well this design will play since this is a hill, and I think I mentioned that last episode. So, but we will try nonetheless. Okay, we need to keep that a little high because of that indentation. Up to there, and then this just, and basically they're just high enough, for water to roll down them. And what I'm trying to do right here is make sure that that still has some roll down potential. Just intersections, like I get why intersections are flat, but at the same time they do cause some problems because of that. But that looks pretty good on this side, so let's modify this side. This one is kind of good, a little high up though. We could lower it a little. We could probably increase this a little to try to help. And in fact, we need to increase this a little to match. But looks much better afterwards, not as bad of a hill. Okay, we need to lower this a bit to about right there. Then this one needs to be lowered quite a bit. And what I'm looking for is that these lines make a small upward bend from the canal. So say that is too flat because you don't see any bend right here. So as I go up, you start to see the bend, and as I see the grass start turning to dirt, that's about where I stop. Or at least that's how I've done it for all the others. And that's actually good where it is. Now the problem is that this hill is mighty steep right here from right to left right now, or from this perspective. So I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this, because this side needs to be higher than the other, but unless I just cut the middle. So if I do that, this will be separated for a little bit as it goes down this way. It'll eventually level back off over here, so it will connect again. But for the time being, it will be separate because this really needs to... No, wait. Yeah, we do want the move. Move it. Let's go from this side because we'll be able to see it better from this side. So we want to raise this up ever so lightly, so much higher than the other side. And then we want this one to do it too. Now the major problem is that I want this to be a main road. This little road right here, I'm going to upgrade it to a main road, 4 lanes wide, and it will cut into some of the zoning on this side quite terribly. But the thing is that I really do want it a main road, which means I need it level enough to cut through, or to be able to go through this little junction. So I do need to have that as higher. Now this doesn't need to be this high, but I want it to remain something at that elevation. And as we see, it kind of dips down and then kind of dips back up a little. So we want to just kind of flatten that out. And same with this one, because that one really dips. And we won't have anything in this middle section right here, because that would just be ridiculous to try to have anything in there. Okay, now if we go over here, we want to try to get it so it slopes into the rest of it very nicely. So it's going to be a bit steep. I don't like building it on the hill so much because of this, but that should be good. Now let's get our smooth tool and see if this will actually turn out good. Not bad. It has very reminiscent of some of the steeper zones in Season 2. And as I said, that this side was probably going to not go towards the canal. As you can see, it doesn't. It rolls straight down the hill. So, yep, prediction fulfilled. But that is okay for now, because we can have, well, actually, is it okay? Or should we have it rolling down this hill towards this canal for the time being? In that case, this whole canal up here wouldn't be needed. But then that would break the idea of what it looks like. Anywho. So, we need to figure out the distance from here, or from there. Well, we need to figure out the distance between that and this. Okay, it won't jump to that. So it's about 4.5 between, right? So if we... Yeah, so we just have to make sure that it's about 4.5 away. Which would be... It's even snapping correctly, so... 4 right there. And to the middle. So, actually, nope, that will actually provide a good road guideline. So, I need this road to stretch all the way to right there. And because it's nighttime, I'm not going to be able to see how this is actually stretching. But right there, or from right there, I should, if I could find it again, be able to put this right here, and for this road to be directly in the middle of it. So if I go to, say, roads, and we line it up, yes, it is directly in the middle of this station. So yes. So that turned out exactly how I wanted it to. Unfortunately, this will be kind of a bowl, so it will get flooded every now and then. I have to make sure that there's a lot of drains over here. But I do want this to be a main road. Okay, so we're going to have 3 main roads. The little one over here, or the little one on the left, which I'm going to make a bigger one. The little one on the right, which I'm going to make a bigger one. and this one straight through the middle, and they're all going to connect to this middle area. Now, what they're going to do after that is these little ones are going to kind of go around. I'll have to use the Angry Bird to ensure that they can go over the canal and stuff and be able to twist around this properly. But I'm going to have the highway come in underneath as well and attach up to the edges right there, the edges up here, and through this cross section. So this is going to be an 8-road intersection right in the middle here. So, and then the highway will be underground going this way. So, that being said, let's actually upgrade. Actually, will this road be a main road? I think it will be. So yes, we will make it big. Cannot build a... Seriously. Anyways, there we go. Let's check the... Not that, but the topography. Did it change the topography at all as I ran it through? It doesn't look like it. Actually, I do kind of want to smooth that out. So let's pull this along and just smooth out everything to the road now that it's in. Even though it's going to have to be smoothed out again for when... Ah, yes, that's right. We also have to try to smooth that out if we can, so it doesn't look as bad. All right. Let us actually upgrade this road. And this road can be turned into a tram too if we ever want to get a tram in here. Which might be a smart idea to have a tram running up and down these side lengths. Which I like that idea a lot. But we'll get to that when we get to that. For now though, just a normal road. We'll have this middle one go through first. So we do want the Angry Bird on as we do this. So that is 15 units. And we'll edit this in a moment, so don't worry that it's broken. It's 16 on this side because we're not... Okay, nope, I get it. Let's make the road over here real quick. And then we grab this road and pull it to this, which should be, yep, 15 units. Okay. Now, again, we have to modify this, so don't worry. I will change it. I will get to it. Although... the bridge... No, it needs to be bridge all the way through, so... let's turn this on. We need it... or not bridge, but elevated. So, elevate that section. And, yeah. So, that means this side is a little bit sunken because the road obviously goes down a bit. So, let's increase this ever so slightly. Because we don't want it to be sunken. In fact, we want it elevated a bit to the canal as well. So, let's make this straight. I can't exactly get in there to see how straight it is, but that looks about right. So let's get over here and level this one out. And that looks about right. And we'll have to remodify this side because... actually... oh, hiccup, sorry. Actually, maybe not, because it's already slightly elevated. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I like how this is turning out so far. Okay, but let's get over to here and start these side ones. So let's get back into the roads. Let's not have elevated, as we need to upgrade these ones into these roads. And boy, does that chunk up the zoning, but it's fine, it looks like. So, what we need... And I'm not sure if I can build this from the other... or from the middle to the other side. It might be something I have to build from this side... or from the outsides to the middle section. So let's get, actually, one of these in here. Just so we can get it to connect as close to the side as possible. And jump across. And it just completely ate that side of the road. But what we're going to do from here is we're going to have it curve. Well, maybe not curve, but would that actually be allowed? That would be. No, wait. Oh, yes, but it just can't be built on water. Okay. And we should actually fast forward that. We'll wait till the water's done because I really want to connect that correctly, and it's moving it every now and then. So, ooh, wow, okay. Yes, there is a lot of water right here. Do we not? Yeah, we have a drain. Must just be, like, super, super heavy. Okay. Let's get another one in. Right there and right there. We'll trifecta it. There we go. And that takes care of all of that. And there's not much I can do. The water's going to be there or it's not. So it's kind of acting like a stoplight, but it is sending people across less optimal paths. It's causing more cross traffic on these upper ways. But I'm not sure what to do. So that's probably making water, which is probably actually flowing down this way as well. Do we have a drain? We do over here. So let's try to guess where this water is coming from. So there's water coming from up there. Okay, so it's probably coming from right here. To be honest. Because... Is that working now? No, you're not. Huh. You are slightly... This street up here is slightly flooded again. Like I said, probably due to that park. So the idea is we have to find where this water is coming from. And it's possible that it's just not stoppable, too. So for now, it looks like it's doing okay. So we have more flooding on this one. This is something that maybe Yin Yang can look into. The maker of Rainfall is the underground entrances really bother or get bothered by the rain quite a bit, actually. So maybe there's a way to fix it. I don't know. But it looks like the rain stopped. Okay, good. Means the water should be pretty much gone from up here. And yes, indeed, it does look so. So that goes around like that. Now the thing is on whether I could do this or not would be to being able to attach to that, not right there. Because that might be the 90 to these, but it didn't connect at a good 45. So if I go across like this, no, it's just gonna have to be built from it has to be built from the outside in. So that being said, that being known, let's zoom in a little. Let's go into the move. Let's actually increase the height of this a little. And increase the height of this intersection a little. but leave it a little lower than that. Oh, I kind of like that, where it's railed on this side. But and it's doing that because this is elevated right here, which does kind of make this little divot on the side, but you know, I kind of like it. That it kind of rails off the edge of the map. I like that a lot, actually. So we are definitely going to leave that in. It's going to remain that. Okay, on this side, just the same, though. Turn the move it off. Turn Bulldoze off. We're going to pull a road through. Do you have wonky measuring on? No, that's just how you do. Okay, well, we'll see how that does in just a second here. Let's upgrade this middle section. It should zone up very similarly to the other side. Kinda. It's a little different, but it works. It's okay. So let's jump this across now. And that is the 90. We might have to lower it. Actually, we can't lower it. On this side, it is pretty much as close as it can get to. But of course, let's delete these sides. Yeah, and that's pretty much into the ground right there. But we got it to go straight in, so that's good. So let's get the one-ways right here attached. Yep, just like that. And that, I think, is going to have to be just that steep. But we can try to lower this, see if we can't get it. Oh, yeah, I see. It's starting to eat into the sidewalk right there. Can we? Yeah, so right there is about as low as I can get it. So it is going to be a little bit of a wonky uphill section, but not much I could do about it unless I would lower the canal, and I don't like that idea. So, anywho, that's in. We'll smooth out everything a little bit later once we have things a little bit more orchestrated. But the nice idea is I do believe I can make all of this trammed, and that it would connect and go underneath the monorail line, and I can have stops around here as well. Maybe going off to the side and stops up there. Not sure how it would work down here unless I converted over here to elevated stops. I would still have the railing, which I would like. So, we'll see about that when we get there, though. For now, we actually have more city to build on this side. So, that we can actually finish all this off. So let's get that done real quick. Where we need just normal road. And out and one. Yes, that does line up. Okay, all the way across. 26. Pull it out from this side, so make sure that we get it correctly. To there and across. And then we would need that road right down the middle. Just like that. Okay, now let's start getting these laid out. Not -1. Oh gosh, this thing. I swear it's going to be the end of me. To there. Pull it across. Look from top down. From right there to right there. From there to right there. Okay, and then into the main commercial district, which is 42 deep. So to there. Then this side, 42 deep. It's going to be a little wonky. It's going to be very wonky. I'll fix that in a moment. And then we'll have it connect back up. Yeah, I'm going to have to force the terrain to go under this and get that connected up like that. Oh, and that's the timer. So that is the end of the episode. I'll finish this up, and then in the next episode, we'll build this side up, get all of it connected, and hopefully maybe get stuff in here so we start zoning at least this middle part, and we'll expand the city later. We'll get this first middle section in, though, for sure. So along with all of the highways and stuff like that in the next episode or two. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like, as it does help the channel. And do subscribe if you're not already to catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. But for now, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.